I accidentally ran over my daughter's birthday gift, and she thought I did it on purpose. I still feel sick thinking about it because it wasn't just a mistake. It was the moment my daughter looked at me like I was a stranger. Her birthday was last month. She'd been begging for one of those giant ride-on unicorn toys, the ones kids can actually sit on and push around. They're expensive, bulky, and completely ridiculous. But she's 7. It would have blown her mind. I ordered it early, had it delivered secretly to my sister's house, and planned to surprise her on the morning of her party. The night before, I drove over to pick it up. My sister helped me load the huge box into the back of my SUV. We laughed at how over the top it was. I kept imagining her face, the kind of pure, glowing excitement you only get once in childhood. On the drive home, it started raining. Hard. By the time I pulled into our driveway, it was pitch black except for the porch light flickering like it always does. I got out, walked around to the back, opened the trunk, and right then, my phone slipped out of my jacket pocket and hit the ground. And we all do this. The stupid, instinctive move to kick it lightly so it doesn't land in a puddle. Except when I kicked it, it slid under the car. So I sighed, got back in, pulled the car forward a few inches so I could reach it, and heard the sound. That awful, unmistakable crunch. My heart fell into my stomach. I got out and saw the box, the giant unicorn, crushed under my back tire. I don't know how, I don't know when, but it must have slid out of the trunk when I was grabbing my phone. The rain had made everything slippery. The cardboard was torn, plastic bent, the unicorn's head dented inward like it had been punched. I stood there in the rain, soaked, holding a ruined birthday dream I couldn't afford twice. And I cried. The next morning, I tried to come up with a plan, but kids wake early, and she was already downstairs when I came out of my room. She saw the ripped box on the kitchen floor. She saw me holding the mangled unicorn, and she froze. Then her lip trembled. "Why did you do that?" she asked. Soft, crushed. I tried explaining. The rain, the phone, the accident, but she didn't blink, didn't breathe. Just stared at me like she'd finally learned adults could break things they can't fix. Then she said something that gutted me. "You always say to be careful with the things we love." I swear that line will haunt me for decades. I spent the rest of the day trying to make the party perfect. Balloons, her friends, cake, decorations. But she barely smiled. She wasn't angry. She was disappointed. A feeling so much heavier when it comes from a child. 2 days later, after saving every spare dollar I had, I managed to buy a smaller version. Not the giant unicorn, but one that lit up and played music. I left it outside her room with a note. "I didn't ruin your gift on purpose, but I'll never stop trying to make things right." She came downstairs holding it, eyes puffy, and whispered, "It's okay. I know you tried." And somehow, that hurt more than anything. Because sometimes the hardest part of being a parent is realizing accidents don't break kids, but watching you blame yourself might.